When You Meet Someone in Deep Grief by Patricia McKernan Runkle. Slip off your shoes and set them by the door. Enter barefoot, this darkened chapel, hollowed by loss, hallowed in sorrow, its gray stone walls and floor. You, congregation of one, are here to listen, not to sing. Kneel in the back pew, make no sound. Let the candles speak.
We gather this evening on the second night of Hanukkah, and as somebody of a Jewish background, I'm glad to bring the ritual this evening to our gathering. There's a discussion in the Talmud, which is a collection of rabbinic literature, mostly arguments. There's a conversation there about the Hanukkah lights, about whether we should start with 8 lights for the 8 nights of Hanukkah and get fewer and fewer each night, or whether we start with 1 and increase. As you've probably guessed, the one where we start with 1 and increase is the one that we follow. And this evening, what I'm thinking about is this idea that when things seem the darkest, when the night is actually the longest, it's up to us to add light to it, that there's enough other things that will add grief and suffering to the pain that already exists in the world. And so we gather to bring our lights together and to increase light in the world. I'll sing the traditional Hebrew blessings first, and the words for those blessings are in the order of service, where it's linked to in the chat. And then Rebecca will read the English. You're welcome to join in on either or both of the words. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu, bayamim hahem, ba'azman hazeh. Amen.
Blessed are you, source of all, who brings moments of holiness to our lives through the ritual of lighting the Hanukkah candles. Blessed are you, source of all, who brings our attention to miracles from ages past to this very moment.
As we move into our service, we sing a nigun, a wordless melody in transition. You're welcome to join in as you catch the melody. Yai da 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 da, yai da 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 da, ya da da ya da, ya da da da, ya da da da. Yai da ya da da, yai da ya da da, ya da da ya da, ya da da da, yai da ya da da, yai da ya da da, yai da ya da da, ya da da ya da. Yai da da da, yai da 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 da.
We arrive here this evening with all sorts of sorrows. Here at the end of the year, like in years past, we have sorrows of people who we have lost to death and distance and estrangements, sorrows of life milestones that have ended, so many sorrows. And in this strange, changed and changing pandemic year, we arrive with sorrows and losses unique to this moment in our collective living history. In a moment, we will hear a video poem, How to Be Home. It's a video poem that speaks to both the unique losses of this pandemic year and also to the losses that we may be feeling for other reasons, and especially speaks to that place where they meet. Please note that there is a curse word at second number 17. So if you wish to, you can just turn the volume down for a few seconds there at the beginning. And grief, speaking of grief, brings strong feelings in our hearts and sometimes strong words to our lips. So let's open our ears and our hearts and our eyes to this video poem.
If you are, at first, really fucking anxious, just wait. It'll get worse, and then you'll get the hang of it. Maybe. Start with the reasonable feelings, discomfort, lack of focus, the sadness of alone. You can try to do yoga. You can shut off the radio when it gets to you. You can message your family or your friends or your colleagues. You're not supposed to leave your home anyway, so it's safe for you. There's also the gym. You can't go there, but you could pretend to. You could get bendy by yourself in your bedroom. And there's public transportation, probably best to avoid it. But there's prayer and meditation, yes, always employ it. If you have pains in your chest because your anxiety won't rest, take a moment, take a breath. Start simple. Things you can handle based on your interests, your issues and your triggers and your inner logistics. I miss lunch counters so much I've been eating sandwiches and pickles while hanging unabashedly with my phone. When you are tired, again, of still being alone, make yourself a dinner, but don't invite anybody over. Put something green in it, or maybe orange. Chips are fine sometimes, but they won't keep you charged. Feed your heart. If people are your nourishment, I get you. Feel the feelings that undo you while you have to keep apart. Watch a movie in the dark and pretend someone is with you. Watch all of the credits, because you have time and not much else to do. Or watch all of the credits to remember how many people come together just to tell a story, just to make a picture move. And then set yourself up dancing, like it's a club where everybody knows you, and they're all gonna hold you all night long. They're gonna dance around you and with you and on their own. It's your favorite song with the hardest bass and the cathartic drums. Your heart pumps hard, you belong, you put your hands up to feel it. With the come down comes the weeping, those downward eyes and feelings. The truth is you can't go dancing, not right now, not at any club or party in any town. And the heartbreak of this astounds you. It joins old aches way down in you. You can visit them, but please don't stay there. Go outside, if you're able. Breathe air. There are trees for hugging, don't be embarrassed. It's your friend, it's your mother, it's your new crush. Lay your cheek against the bark, it's a living thing to touch. Sadly, leave all benches empty. Appreciate the kindness in the distance of strangers. As you pine for company and wave at your neighbors, savor the depths of your conversations, the layers uncovered in this strange space and time. Society is afraid of change, and no one wants to die. Not now from a tiny virus, not later from the world on fire. But death is a truth we all hate to know. We all get to live, and then we all have to go. In the meantime, we're surrounded, we're alone. Each a thread woven in the fabric, unraveling in moments though. each a solo entity spinning on its axis, forgetting that the galaxy includes us all. Here in our fall. Grace from each other, from God, whatever, doesn't matter. The disaster is that we believe we're separate. We're not. As evidenced by viruses taking down societies, as proven by the loneliness inherent in no gathering, as palpable as the vacancy in the space of one person hugging. If this disruption undoes you, if the absence of people unravels you, if touch was the tether that held you together, and now that it's severed, you're fragile too. Lean into loneliness and know you're not alone in it. Lean into loneliness like it is holding you, like it is a generous representative of a glaring truth. Oh, we are connected. We forget this, yet we always knew.
We invite you now into a ritual of 4 candles. As I light each candle, I'll invite you, if you have candles, to light them as well. After I finish speaking, I invite you to speak these words along with me, knowing that everyone else here is adding their voice to yours, even if from their own home, from their own heart. The words of response are, may they know peace, may I know peace, may we know peace. Those words will be in the chat, and also the words to let go, to loosen baby, which Reverend Joe will be singing between the different candles. And as she sings, you're welcome to sing along as well. If the lyrics are unfamiliar, you can start with the last line, let go, let go, let go, or simply hum along. And now let us take a deep breath together, feeling that spirit of life and love that moves within, between, and beyond us all. As we open our hearts this blue December evening to this ritual of candles. The first candle we light to remember those persons whom we have loved and lost. We pause to remember their names, their voice, their face, the memory that binds them to us in this season. We invite you to say their names now by typing them into the chat or speaking their names out loud wherever you find yourself this moment, or sharing them in the silence of your heart. We will remember our loved ones here who we have loved and lost, here in the circle of company and care, giving thanks for their lives in ours. I invite you to share names in the chat. Please join me with the words of response. May they know peace. May I know peace. May we know peace. Let us sing together.
Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go.
The second candle we light is to redeem the pain of loss. To redeem the pain of loss, the loss of relationships, the loss of jobs with the security they bring, the loss of health in ourselves or our family members, the loss of joy and peace in our lives from the stresses which surround us, the loss and loneliness that we experience when our loved ones do not honor the purpose and meaning of our lives. As we gather up the pain of the past, we bring with us an intention of release. Remembering these losses, let's say the response together. May they know peace. May I know peace. May we know peace.
Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go.
The third candle we light for those who experience a loss of direction or purpose in their lives. Those who have lost their sense of connection to something greater than themselves, outside their perception or grasp. As we think of those who have experienced these losses, let us say together, may they know peace. May I know peace. May we know peace.
Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go.
Our fourth candle we light as a sign of hope and abiding love, available to us at all times, even when we cannot feel it, even in seasons of darkest nights. We invoke that which is greater than all our understanding, calling by names, Spirit of life and love, God, mystery, sacred source, ever renewing wellspring, mercy upon mercy, and share this prayer aloud for all to take in and make their reality, make our reality. With this candle of hope and abiding love lit before us, let us say together, may they know peace. May I know peace. May we know peace.
And one last time. Loosen, loosen, baby. You don't have to carry the weight of the world in your muscles and bones. Let go, let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go. That's Bean. With the light of these candles, we come back to our wordless melody. Ya da 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 da. Ya da ya da da. Ya da da ya da ya da da da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da ya da da. Ya ya da da. Ya da da ya da ya da da ya ya da 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 da. I invite you to join me in a time of meditation. If you're holding candles, you might like to set them down. If you're seated, you might want to get comfortable, feel yourself held. Our time of meditation will begin and end with the sound of these chimes. We'll have a little bit of silence to lift up the meditations of our hearts as we go. Breathing in, I am aware of my pain. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my pain. Breathing in, I am aware of my past. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my past. Breathing in, I am aware of my anger. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my anger. Breathing in, I am aware of my despair. Breathing out, I am aware that I am not my despair. Breathing in, I am aware of peace. Breathing out, I am aware that I am worthy of peace. Breathing in, I am aware of love. Breathing out, I am aware that I am worthy of love. Breathing in, I am aware of joy. Breathing out, I am aware that I am an agent of joy. Breathing in, I am aware of hope. Breathing out, I am aware that I am an agent of hope. Breathing in, I am aware.
Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark as you do the light. Receive the gifts that come to us by day and by night. I choose to honor the dark, uncertainty and change. Deliver us from fear until only love remains. Honor the dark.
Sometimes from sorrow, for no reason, you sing. For no reason you accept the way of being lost, cutting loose from all else and electing a world where you go where you want to. Arbitrary sound comes, a reminder that a steady center is holding all else. If you listen, that sound will tell you where it is, and you can slide your way past trouble. Certain twisted monsters always bar the path, but that's when you get going best. Glad to be lost, learning how real it is here on earth again and again.
In my own worst seasons, I've come back from the colorless world of despair by forcing myself to look hard for a long time at a single glorious thing. A flame of red geranium outside my bedroom window. And then another, my daughter in a yellow dress. And another, the perfect outline of a full dark sphere behind the crescent moon. Until I learned to be in love with my life again, like a stroke victim, retraining new parts of the brain to grasp lost skills, I have taught myself joy over and over again.
Our closing song together is the African American spiritual, There Is More Love Somewhere. It's a song that expresses the yearning, but also a hope, a belief. So as we go out through this evening into the holiday season, I invite us to carry that belief forward and that willingness to help create it, to be an agent of more love, more hope, more joy. There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. More hope. There is more hope somewhere. There is more hope somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more hope somewhere. More joy. There is more joy somewhere. There is more joy somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more joy somewhere. More peace. There is more peace somewhere. There is more peace somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more peace somewhere. More love. There is more love somewhere. There is more love somewhere. I'm gonna keep on till I find it. There is more love somewhere. Amen.
Let's return again to that breath of life and love. It has been good to be together this evening, heart to heart and screen to screen. And later this holiday season, we have another opportunity for our two congregations to worship together. And that is on the eve of the winter solstice, Sunday, December 20th at 5:30. We'll gather outside in front of United First Parish Church in Quincy Center to continue to honor the dark and celebrate the light on the longest night. And now, with that breath of life and love between us, let us lift our hearts for the benediction, remembering that after our postlude, there's the opportunity to stay in this community for some guided sharing and connection. Hear these words from Barbara Peskin. Often we are found in our grief and comforted, calmed by some kindness, brought alive again by beauty that catches us undefended. Even when the sun is most thin and far, even at the hour the storm is at its height, renewal nests within sorrow. Love abides, even beyond anger, beyond death. We are held in an embrace invisible but infinite, moving with all of creation, between wholeness and fragmentation, moving always toward the one. Love, do not let us go. Amen, and blessed be.